All right. So I am here with Rashida Strober, finally getting a chance to meet her face to face.
Experiences of wanting to tell my truth. That's really wanting to tell my truth. Okay, so greetings, everybody. What's going on? I hope y'all could hear me loud and clear. It is the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the creator, the inventor, the architect, the designer of the entire dark skin lane known as dark skin activism. Okay, I'm the reason that anyone speaks on dark skin, whether they want to admit to it or not. That's a fact. And it's a fact that I actually can prove. Okay. And with that being said, when we talk about proving things, this is all in line with this whole Jussie Smollett situation. See, the thing is, you lose credibility with people when you can't. This is why I'm always so focused on the facts. When y'all hear me come on here saying I was the first person to bring the topic of darkism, colorism, dark skin, brown skin, the issues that are related to darkism to the internet, I have actual facts to back it up. Always be ready to prove and back up what you are going to say. Because see, when you cannot prove and back up what you're going to say, then that's when you run into problems. That's when, and as we can see in this case, it doesn't matter how small you might think a person is or how big you think a person is in terms of their fame, their following. The truth will eventually come out. The dark skin activists have been telling y'all that. I've been letting y'all know that about my own case of people plagiarizing my work. Okay, the truth of me being the inventor, the designer, the architect of the entire dark skin lane, when we talk about colorism, darkism, and bringing it online, that's going to come out. You can't avoid that. You can't get around it. I don't care who talks about it. It's all going to come back to me, because the fact is, none of these people, whether they be on television or social media talking about it, you didn't originate it. You didn't. And when you're dealing with me, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to let you know this, and you better be ready to back up what you got to say with something factual. You better come at me with some facts, because other than that, I'm not going to respect you. And that's what happened with Jussie Smollett. See, there's similarities here. People lose respect for you no matter how famous you are or not famous you are. When you lie and you cannot substantiate your contentions, your claims with what is factual, with receipts, you lose credibility. And that's the one thing I pride myself on. People say that I'm arrogant and narcissistic for saying I brought the entire discussion of darkism online, that I created this whole lane, and that any person talking about it should be thanking me. Well, I'm going to say it again. Anybody talking about darkism, colorism, You're getting it from Rashida Strober. I created it, and you should be thanking me. And believe me, I will tell anybody that speaks on it, I'll tell them the same thing to their face. I have no problem because I can actually back up what I'm saying with fact. If I come at you and start asking you questions about, well, what made you speak on this, or when did you start speaking on this, you better come at me with some evidence. You better come at me with some truth, or you done lost the game. You done already lost the game. And again, there's a saying that my mama and people, the old folk in my family used to say. I hope I get it right. They would say, you can do as much as you want in the way of scheming, lying, thieving. Hold on, y'all. I hope you guys can hear me. Making sure y'all can hear me. Hold on 1 second here. Yeah, the volume's up. There we go. You can do as much as you want in the way of being a liar and stealing from somebody and taking from somebody and not being honest. But eventually there's going to come a time where it's all going to stop. And here's a case with Jussie Smollett where it stopped. It stopped. Now, let me focus specifically on Jussie Smollett here, because the thing I want to make clear about this person is I just don't understand why he would do that. I mean, I've heard different theories about why he decided to do that. On CNN and on other news outlets, they were talking about he was upset about his salary. Okay. I really would like to, because it's just mind-boggling to me why, if this is true, he was arrested today. He was arrested. I believe the charges of felony disorderly conduct or something to that nature. The first thing that pops up in my mind regarding this is why. Why? I mean, again, some reasons going around is the salary situation and wanting publicity. Okay, but when I start to think about it, this person is already a famous actor. You're already on television. Why do you need more publicity? I mean, I'm really trying to understand what is going on with Jussie Smollett, because it took me a minute to come out and speak on this, because I was just sitting back watching, you know, as everything went down from the time that he first said he was attacked all the way up until now that he's been arrested. And I'm just trying to understand what is going on, what his mindset is, and where he's coming from, just to be fair. Because I don't condone, let me be real clear, anybody attacking anyone. If someone ain't putting their hands on you, now self-defense is a whole nother thing. Self-defense is different. But just to go out and attack somebody because you don't like them for whatever reason, I would never condone it. It makes no sense. It's stupid. It's ignorant. It's senseless. It just doesn't make any sense. So I can't understand, you know, I can never understand or empathize or sympathize with people physically attacking other people because they don't like them for whatever reason. You could dislike a person all day. There's a lot of people I don't like. Do I want to go out and attack them? No. Because what good is that going to do me? It's not going to do you any good at the end of the day. Eventually, you know, there's going to be some negative repercussions to it. So it's more constructive ways to handle a situation or to handle something that you don't like, rather than to go out and physically attack a person. So, you know, this whole notion of people attacking people for all these various reasons, you don't have no right to go out there and be putting your hands on nobody and be attacking nobody. That said, that's number one. Okay. But now that it's looking like, according to what I've heard from the police, that this has been this whole attack situation has been staged. Now my mindset is, why? I really want to understand if this is true, that Jussie Smollett staged this attack. Why? I want to know why from him. And I would hope that he would be truthful about it, because you got all, again, like I told you, when you are not being honest about something. I open with saying that, and I open with giving y'all the example of people plagiarizing my work and people coming online trying to act like they've been talking about colorism or darkism, and they haven't. I can't respect you. I'm not going to respect you. If you're not giving me my respect as the world's first dark-skinned activist, as the person that introduced it to social media, as the person that introduced it to YouTube, then I have no words for you. I don't even want to talk to you. You're going to respect me. Because again, I know, I'm smart enough to know by experience that when people lie, eventually the lies unravel. So I would rather be on the side of truth from the giddy up. So I give people an opportunity to tell the truth. I give you an opportunity to tell the truth. And if I find out that you're lying, and I'm talking about in regards to dark skin activism and me creating this whole lane, then I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Unless I need to sue you for plagiarism, for copyright infringement. Other than that, I have no need to talk to you. I don't care who you are. It's all about respect, honesty, and integrity. Again, it's all about respect, honesty, telling the truth, and integrity. If you don't have those things and you show it to me, I don't need to, there's no use in me even dealing with you. I'm done. Finished. So we look at Jussie Smollett, and as this thing has gotten deeper, now this part right here really bothered me. Let me go and show y'all these two brothers right here. I would like to know why. Again, it's just not making no sense. Jussie Smollett is not making sense to me, and I really want to understand. Again, I was trying to figure this thing out before I spoke on it, even though I had already formulated my own thoughts about it. So he hires, it came out that he hired these two dark skin, as you can see, and I hope I say their names right. They're brothers, they're Nigerian brothers, Ola and Abel Osundario. I hope I said their name right. Two brothers from Nigeria who have been interviewed by the police, but they have not been charged with anything. But Jussie Smollett hired these two dark-skinned Nigerian brothers to attack him. And then he blamed it on white people. He said it was a white person that attacked him. And then out came the slurs. So I'm just trying to understand, why would you hire two dark-skinned men, as you could clearly see, these are the two brothers, but then turn around and say it was someone white that attacked you? What I'm trying to understand, what's the purpose in all of this? What is the purpose? Like what? And you know, so many things kind of ran around in my mind when I saw that he hired two dark-skinned people to stage this attack. And darkism, of course, all the ramifications of darkism and all the stereotypes that go along with darkism in terms of a darker-skinned people being seen as more violent, darker-skinned people being seen as more criminal, darker skinned people being seen as more willing to engage in acts of violence. And as such, if they're engaged in it, you know, they're willing to accept money because they need it, because they're dark skinned. And dark skinned people undergo what I call in my book, Darkism. Let's Google it real quick, because y'all need to know about this. Darkism, 25 ways dark skinned people are discriminated against. My book is sold on Amazon, and my book is also sold at my website. In my book, Darkism, I created a glossary of terms, the first glossary of terms ever. And again, I'm gonna tell you straight up, you listen to my video, do not plagiarize my work. You're not the dark skin activist. You didn't create this lane. I'm talking to whoever. And trust me, y'all, I will let anybody know this straight up to their face. This is not anything that I'm just saying on YouTube just to be talking. This is serious business. You did not create this lane. You didn't come up with this thought process. I'm the first to bring it to the internet. Give me my credit. That's why I can't respect a lot of these people that talk about colorism. I cannot respect them because I know that they're infringing. Continuing right along. This is my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. I have a term that I created that's in this book called systemic economic darkism, which means basically that dark-skinned people, due to the dark-skinned discrimination that they undergo, they tend to get discriminated against in terms of economics. So underneath that theory, if we apply it to the real world, maybe these Nigerians, they needed money because they're darker skinned and it's a little bit harder for them to, get jobs. The opportunities aren't there. They may be there, but they really have to chase it down more so than a non-dark skinned person. So all of these stereotypes regarding darkism came into my mind when I saw that, the reports of Jussie Smollett hiring these two dark-skinned Nigerian brothers who, again, they have not been charged with a crime. But then again, it really messed up my head because you're hiring two dark-skinned men to carry out this attack, but then you turn around and you say it was white people. So it's like you're playing the field. And I'm not sure if y'all notice what Jussie Smollett's background is in terms of who his parents are. To me, he looks biracial, but I don't know that for sure because I don't know if he has, a black parent and a white parent. I don't know. But to me, based off of what I see, and I could be wrong, he looks biracial. But it appears to me in this sense, you're playing the middle. You're playing the middle. It's the stereotypical thing with, darker skinned people being tougher and more likely to want to commit violent acts. But then at the same time, you use the race dynamics. You can say, well, a white person attacked me and it was racist. So it's like you're playing the middle. So that's what that's why I keep saying, I'm trying to understand. I see this as a form of darkism. That's how I see it. But again, there's something deeper going on here. There's some deeper darkism going on here. And what I would like to understand from Jussie Smollett, and I hope that at some point when all the dust settles, that the truth comes out. And I want to hear it from Jussie Smollett's mouth. I want the truth to come out. And even the brothers, these two brothers, I want to hear the truth come out from them. And listen to what I'm saying, y'all. I want to hear the truth. Because I always told y'all, I'm not concerned with people who lie. If you're lying, you're literally wasting my time and energy. I'm interested in the truth. Why did you do this? Why did you choose the methods that you chose? What was the driving force behind it? When the dust settles, because, it's going to settle, folks. It always does. We see these scandals come and go. Now we got social media and people are constantly on top of different stories as they happen. It's not just the mainstream media anymore. It's social media, people on social media that are also a part of the game. So these scandals come and go. So when all the dust settles, I want to understand the truth coming from the players in this, mainly Jussie Smollett. Why? What was your point? Well, I mean, what was your point in doing this, y'all? So that's pretty much my take on this whole situation. And I will be continuing to watch the events as they happen because this is not going away anytime soon, especially now that he's been arrested. They're going to keep reporting. The mainstream press is going to keep reporting on this. So I may come back on here again as we see more developments take place. I might come back on here again and give y'all my updated views. But for right now, it's a lot of confusion. I don't understand Jussie Smollett. I don't understand him, and I'm trying to understand. I really would like to understand. And I want it to be the truth. Don't tell me what I want to hear. Just give us the blunt, brutal truth, because that's always best. The truth always wins out, even if it's something bad that you think a person doesn't want to hear. You just need to tell your truth. Simple as that. I want to remind everybody that I'm on the Dark Skin Activist Tour, featuring my one-woman play, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, and my other creative works. And you can make a donation. I'm going to go ahead and open up my donation link. You can make a donation to my GoFundMe to help continue to support the production. Or you can go to my PayPal, which is icecreamladydream at yahoo.com. Once again, that's icecreamladydream at yahoo.com. And you can make those donations. I'm looking to get to $1 million because I would like to continue to produce the Dark Skin Activist Tour on a larger level. So I'm asking everyone to go ahead and make a donation. Again, you can go to my GoFundMe or you can go to my PayPal and you can go ahead and do that. And also, let me get back on Jussie Smollett. I think that Darkism, in regards to the sympathy and the empathy that people had for him, I think that his light skin tone had a lot to do with that as well. Initially, when he first came out with the story, he had a outpouring of people that just really felt bad for what happened to him. They felt like this wasn't right. And of course, we know that, again, attacking someone in and of itself is wrong, no matter the situation. What I'm saying is, if someone is attacking you, that's different. If somebody just walks up to you and attacks you, obviously you got to defend yourself. You know what you're gonna do, stand up. But y'all know what I'm saying. If you are out attacking people simply for stupid reasons, like I don't like this person for this, it doesn't make any sense. So people are not dumb. People are empathetic. People are caring. But I do believe that his light skin tone had a lot to do with the outpouring of love, the outpouring of care, the outpouring of concern, from the public. I do believe that him being light skinned had a lot to do with that. Okay. So I just want to make sure that I make that clear. And I believe that he was aware of his light skin privilege in that regard. And I think that had something to do, and I'm speculating here. That's why I said I want to hear it from his mouth. But I think that because of the fact that he knows that light skin privilege can get you empathy from the people. You can put yourself out there. You light skinned people are more willing to believe you, think that you're honest because of how you look. I think that he knew that there was an element of that he could use to his own benefit. But in this case, we can see that light skin privilege did backfire, because obviously he's been arrested. But we don't know if the light skin privilege is going to creep back up in there again, because it plays itself out. Darkism, light skin privilege, it plays itself out in different ways as we start to proceed through the justice system, for example. So we don't know. The pendulum could change, y'all. That's why I said, as this story develops, I might come back on here and give y'all another perspective. But I'm giving y'all the perspective from what has currently happened as of right now. Once again, I want to remind everybody to make a donation to my GoFundMe, or you can give a donation to my PayPal. Once again, I am currently producing the Dark Skin Activist Tour, which features my plays. Since 2006, I have been producing my own play. That's why I said I started all this dark skin colorism talk. Nobody did this but Rashida Strober. People don't want to give me my credit, but the truth of the matter is, just like the truth came out in this situation, the truth is going to come out about me, Rashida Strober, creating the entire dark skin lane and how people did me. This is why I'm at a point where I'm not as open to people as I was, because people are so disrespectful. They will listen to you. They will watch you. They will learn from you, but then they will turn around and try to take from you and won't give you the credit that you deserve or the monetary compensation that you deserve. So I'm more leery of people right now, just because of that level of disrespect. You got to respect me. If you're not respecting me as the creator and the inventor of the entire dark skin lane, then there's no need for us to discuss anything. There's no need. So anyway, I have been producing my play on the Dark Skin Activist Tour since 2006. I produced show after show after show. In November of 2018, I was able to do my first pay-per-view live stream. I've got some other things in the works right now, but all of this requires money. All of it requires money. So my goal is to raise $1 million. I know there's somebody out there right now that has $1 million that they can donate, give to me to help me make this Dark Skin Activist Tour happen. So with that being said, you can make your donations. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the information inside the chat box. And I want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch. I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. I'm just hey everybody. I'm just looking at some of y'all comments. I'm gonna leave this up so you can go back and do the replay if you want. I really want to appreciate everybody for taking the time to go ahead and watch. I'm gonna ask that you all also like the video. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And thank you guys for watching. It is the world's first and only dark skin activist, Rashida Strober, the creator, the inventor, the architect, the designer of the first platform in history for dark skin, known as dark skin activism. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all donate. Yeah, give me a minute. I'm still on my live.
All right, so I am here with Rashida Strober, finally getting a chance to meet her face to face.
Experiences of wanting to tell my truth. That's really wanting to tell my truth.